say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Atlanta. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, the Bulls. They're at the bottom of the conference.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, the front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Capella in at the 5. For teams, Stan, that make coaching changes in the offseason, how long do you think it takes to fully implement your system, a coach's new system?
Well, that's an interesting question, Kevin. First of all, I don't think you ever fully implement your system. You're always adding to it. You're always tinkering with it. And for a new coach, what you're really doing is you're learning your team and adjusting your system as you go along to fit your talent.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Hawks passing it around. Capella with it. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pick by Williams. Bean passes to Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Capella covering. Levine a screen on Young. Here's Giddey. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson with a screen on White. It's stolen by White. High post Vucevic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. Now Rizachet provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Fires from 14. And the jumper is good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And White kicks to Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
That free throw, no good. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over it.
Giddey finds White. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Young pass to Capella. It's stolen by Vucevic. White dishes to Williams. Some solid defense from Johnson.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Giddey kicks to White. And the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And here's Young from the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Young pass to Johnson. Capella sends a screen for Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 5. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Ricochet with the steal. Young outside. Over Giddey. Atlanta again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
For 3, Levine off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bodies checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Smith is checked in.
One shot.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
And you look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Inside, Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Young against Giddey. Young dishes to Johnson. Body the pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Johnson outside. And the rejection by Smith. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Giddey. He has 5. Here's Vucevic. That shot off. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 7. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Giddey, following the 3 by Atlanta. To the inside. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Giddey's got 7 points.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Young with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. Young, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
LaVine kicks to Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Zach LaVine. Last year, getting it done. He was around 19 points per game last year. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
Bulls leading by 11. Giddey the pass to Smith. Giddey with the screen on Johnson. Back to Giddey. The shot. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Young. 35 points for him last game against Detroit.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young and close.
Smith sets the pick for LaVine. Pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
That free throw, no good. And making his third All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league, with his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is. Yeah, you know, guys, the amount of offense that Young creates for himself and his teammates is staggering. This guy does it all.
Now here's Williams, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And Giddey gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Young against Giddey. Three-pointer, and Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 8.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
Back to White. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 13 and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
And that one drops.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
White the pass to Smith. Here's Dosunmu. Still without a basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Rizashea. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bodies checked in, and Wallace subbed in for Trae Young. And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Rizashea with it. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. .54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. There's a good screen. Here's Matthews.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Back to Giddey. Over Wallace. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Giddey's got 15 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Wallace outside. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizashea from outside the arc. That shot, no good. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Reza Shea, Matthews out there with Wallace. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Roddy in at the 4 slot. Here's Roddy. Nothing on the board. Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Shot clock at 2. That's a 2 from Matthews. Chicago grabs the miss, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Now here's Williams. Smith sets the pick for Williams. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Smith kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Wallace. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the paint. It's stolen by Buzelis. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Okongwu finds Wallace. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Reza Shea. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Reza Shea's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Williams sets a screen for Buzelis. Now here's Dosunmu. T right on him, and the shot is good. Dosunmu's got 4 points this quarter. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
So it's Atlanta now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Carter looking around. Back to Dosunmu. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
That one is off. You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
And he's good on the second. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here is Williams. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks trail by 15. Wallace outside. Okongwu with the screen for Rizashea. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rizashea's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Matthews. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Nance comes in for Rizashea. And Trae Young subbed in for Wallace. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Patrick Williams. The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 16-point game. Unloads. It's all in by the Bulls. Down low. And there's LaVine on the assist from Carter. LaVine's got his 2nd bucket.
And good job by LaVine fighting for that position.
Young against Carter. Matthews a screen on Carter. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his 1st foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Bulls on D. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Matthews, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Matthews has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a nice find by Trae Young.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Vucevic a screen on Matthews. Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosunmu's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow. Clint Capella.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Chicago leading by 15. LaVine looking around, Fires from deep. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
And here's Young. He's got 10. There's the triple. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Carter. Atlanta with the rebound. Matthews dishes to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did. Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Carter. And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 17. Giddey goes in. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Giddey against Young. Over Giddey. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
The free throw drops for Vucevic. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 19. Fires from the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
There's the pick. Outside, Williams. Outside, Levine. Shoots over Rizachet. And the Bulls with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Giddey against Young. Giddey the pass to White. Tipped away. Vucevic against Capella. Pass to Young. And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist from Young. Daniels has got 5.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
And White kicks to Levine. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 11.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, third of the game so far.
Pass to Daniel. Johnson sends the screen for Rizachet. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Capella against Vucevic. Here's Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, White. Over Daniels. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's 6 points for Kobe White.
Yeah, it seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
Williams against Johnson. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the way. 14 points for Trae Young.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Outside, White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
Here's Young. He's got 14. Pass to Capella. And here's Daniels. White covering. Now, here is Young. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists in the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Williams sets a screen for Levine. Lets the 3 fly. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, it takes confidence to answer back like that. Something Levine is clearly not lacking.
Now, Rizachet. 8 points for him. Johnson with a screen on Giddey. Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
Now here's Levine. 14 points for him. Pass to Giddey. And the Bulls, another 3.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello, folks. Let's get right to it. First off, we'll take a look at what's happening around the league right now. It's the Utah Jazz. They have some points to make up right now, behind by 8 in the third. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Hawks.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So the Bulls 5 right now. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Giddey in at the point.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Young, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Vucevic. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Giddey kicks to White. To the middle, here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Well, that's just a nice slam there from Levine. He makes it look so easy.
Pass to Rizichet. Johnson against Williams. Here's Young. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his third assist on the night. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. White looking around. Pass to Giddey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
Here's Rizichet. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Over Levine. Here's Capella. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Capella's got 8 points.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Giddey, no good. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Daniels laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
One shot.
Atlanta with the ball. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Shots good from Young.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Levine is screen on Young. Here's Giddey. Bank shot, no good. The Hawks trail by 21. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Johnson finds Young. This one for three. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Giddey, the pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels with it. 7 points in the game. Johnson left side. Latrey. And it's White with the rebound. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got 8 points.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Stan, it is great to see Kobe White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe, as a coach, that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of player.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
Both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Young dishes to Capella. Pass to Daniels. Johnson with a screen on White. And there's the drive. Here's Daniels. Johnson kicks to Daniels. And it falls over the rim and in. Daniels has got 4 points this quarter.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
And here's Vucevic. Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Levine scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Capella kicks to Young. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Johnson. Now, Reza Shea. On the wing, Daniels. White covering. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. Daniels has got 11 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Young outside.
Watch the screen.
For the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Levine. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 19. Pass to Daniels. Rizichet with it. Guarded by Levine. Young for three. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams has a screen for Giddey. Levine with it. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Levine's got 7 now in this quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Rizichet. Back to Young. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Back to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Vucevic gets double teamed. Levine wide open. Misses the three.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Young is so good at drawing contact. Defenders have to be very disciplined guarding him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Levine. And so Young nails them both.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Dosunmu finds White. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Wallace is checked in for the Hawks. And Chicago also making a switch. Terry's checked in for Josh Giddey. And here are the Bulls now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Clock at 6. Out to Smith. Here's the three. Rebound by Wallace.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Matthews. Wallace against White. Wallace looking for an opening. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Roddy. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside White. No one near Smith as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Smith's got 10.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Smith against Okongwu. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Terry outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Smith with a screen on Matthews. Dosunmu's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 20. Here's Wallace. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes.
And White kicks to Terry. Back to White. Misses in close. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Hawks. Wallace outside. to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one is good.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Ball is up on top. White covering. Johnson surveying the floor. That shot off.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Dosunmu. Drills the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got 14.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Wallace the pass to Roddy. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Okongwu. And the Hawks making a change here. Nance is checked in. Both free throws good from Okongwu. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. It's White on the wing. Wallace covering. Pass to Dosunmu. The 9-foot shot. And off the glass. That one's good. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Bounce pass Wallace.
He can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 19. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Larry Nance. Wallace is out there with Matthews. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Roddy in at the 3 slot.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Carter finds Dosunmu. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
The Hawks trail by 17. Outside Matthews. Pass to Nance. Up top, Okongwu.
Chicago foul. Jaden Smith. His 4th. Team first. Onyeka Okongwu. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Okongwu.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Dosumu. To the inside. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Matthews. Lays it up off the glass.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Smith, the pass to Dosunmu. Into the lane. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's 18 points for Dosunmu. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 15. Pass to Nance. Here's Roddy. Offline with his three. Carter against Wallace. Over in the corner, Dosunmu.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And Atlanta has possession. 17-point game. Okongwu with the screen for Wallace. 11 feet away. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Pass to Buzelis. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Buzelis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wallace against Carter. Got a piece of it. Here's Roddy, and the rejection by Smith. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Matthews. Here's Dosunmu.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Team seconds.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 19. Wallace the pass to Nance. Okongwu with a screen on Carter. Pass to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Now Matthews from downtown. Buzelis grabs the board.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And Greg, for Buzelis, basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance. The Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in.
David Terry.
Bulls leading by 19. Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Terry setting the pick for Levine. The Bulls with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Young. Rebound by Smith.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside, Levine. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Hawks. Trailing by 19. Here's Young from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Steps back. Levine, good. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hawks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Okongwu with a screen on Levine. Young for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Dosunmu with it. Young's there. Smith sets the pick for Levine. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Levine's got 25 points.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
Young from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Terry. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Josh Giddey.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. Young against Giddey. And here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Young outside. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Young's got 43 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Giddey kicks to Levine. Back to Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Pass to Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Giddey. Williams passes to Giddey. Lets it go with a three. Levine's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Daniels. And Levine comes to help. Here's Johnson.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Young against Giddey. In the corner, it's Levine. Shoots over Rizachet. Levine, good. Levine's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, Levine may have cut down on his mid-range attempts, but he's still more than capable from that.
Rizachet with it. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. His three-pointers off the mark. Chicago leading by 19. Inside, Rizachet with the steal. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked. It's White on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Young dishes to Johnson. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
And he can't get the first one. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
That one misses. The Bulls leading by 22. And White kicks to Williams. Outside, White. There's a screen by Williams. And it's White missing.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Daniels over Giddey. Here's Rizachet.
Chicago foul. Josh Giddey. 10 seconds. Team starter. Zachary Rizachet. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rizachet. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Outside, Levine. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot. Levine's got 29 in the game.
Well, this is what good play calls do. They get your best scorers, like Levine, room to operate.
Young, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Third person, team fourth. Young. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Young. And so Young nails them both. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
And he drives in.
Well, with the ball in Young's hands, good things usually happen for this offense.
That free throw good from Young. A new lineup here for the Bulls. And so Young nails them both. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Josh Giddey.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Wallace has checked in for Young. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Phillips, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Good on the second free throw. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Pass to Okongwu. Over Smith. And that one goes long. And it's Terry with the ball for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Smith surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Outside Terry. Connects from three-point range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's Waltz. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Zach. There's been some tough losses of late, but tonight you got the win. How resilient is your group?
You got to be a pro. You know, you got to come out here and we got to do our job. And, you know, we find out we had to get this win. We got to stop losing these games so we can win. And, you know, we got to get back on track.
Well, this is step one, man, in that process. So congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Josh Giddey.